and welcome to Reserved Grace. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. It's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I am curious what you have. Any fun plans scheduled for your weekend? I am doing my housekeeping things. I'm adding the extra camera up above. Yep. Make sure all of my things are out of the way. My text messages and all of those things. Welcome in. Let me get chat going here. Systems check. I have sound, right? Hi, Jenny. Welcome. It's good to see you. Let me see. I have sound, it looks like. I have 2 cameras, it looks like. I have, what else? I'm here. And I see that we had some pre-orders. And we didn't get as many as I wanted listed because there's so many that I went to overwhelm. I have Wheel of Names set up for the purchases already for this week. We'll do another one for today. I have the prizes for today. And I think I have it all. What am I missing? Am I missing anything? Let's see what you guys already purchased so I can pull those out and we'll get going. Welcome in. Please get comfortable. My name is Angie. This is Reserved Grace. And today I am doing something a little bit different. Hopefully it works out. So I have a lot of pendants that I want to match up with chains. And I want to play a little bit to see what you guys like and what you want to put together. And I have a lot of really cool items. So I want to go over those. And if there's something I don't have pricing on, because there's quite a few, by the way, I will get pricing. I will reconvene. Like I'm going to carry this over into next week because there's just so many. There's no way that I could do 2 weeks of just these type of items. So, hello, Maria. Come on in. There we go. That chat's working now. I love it. Maria, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. Jenny is here. And let's see. I have Wheel of Names. And let me go here to get this going. And I will be able to see what you guys already purchased. So for those that might be like, well, how did they already purchase? Well, if you are a reserved list member, if you're on the reserved list, which is the community membership for Reserved Grace, you get early shopping privileges and discounts. So it's a lot of fun. And I know that I had some orders come in. I want to make sure that those items are removed so they don't go into inventory. Let's see. Today, okay, we have this one. Let's see what we got in that one. All right, and those go into, I'm going to keep track of, let's just keep it on here. So I'm doing the Wheel of Names for the giveaway again today, and I'm going to write your names down for today. I have yesterday's already inputted, updated, and so Jenny and Misty. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, what did you guys get? Let's see. Let me see. They kind of run together. I want to look up close and personal on each item. Okay, that is for Misty. You got that one. Let me move that for you. I'm going to set it here so you can see. And I'll get the other camera up in just a second. And Jenny, you had, what was Jenny's? Jenny's is the, ooh, okay. There's that one. Okay. Okay, here we go. Good choices, ladies. I'm excited for you. Let's do the overhead camera. Hello, my friend. Are you feeling better today? Better on your side with the video. Oh, I am feeling, after I got through the initial Well, after I realized what I was probably making me sick to my stomach, besides being really super tired, was uh, was the stress from that, because it just didn't make any sense to me. And yeah, I talked to Jake about it last night, and I am going to go back. I will do it during the week. And just so you know, for those that aren't up to date on what we're talking about, it was the video I put out on, I think it was Tuesday evening, goes over a fiasco that I had at an antique mall, a local antique mall. And yeah, I was very, very distraught about the whole thing because it didn't make sense. Still doesn't make sense. But I'm not going to keep it from me from going back and getting the items that I wanted, assuming that they're still there. It was Tuesday. I mean, it was Sunday of last week. However, I am going to make a return visit. Might be tomorrow. I'm going to record it. I have a plan. It's structured. And I want to support the vendors, the dealers that are choosing to have their things there. And I mean, still want the things. I'm not happy with the antique mall. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It says stay till the end. You can see the whole thing. Please do. But if you see anything in the video that you are interested in while I'm there, I can pick it up for you. There was so much I cut out, though, because I was just trying to make it a little bit more streamlined. What am I doing? I'm going to bring the camera up so you can see what you guys got. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Thank you, sweet Maria. All right, here we go. Are we ready? It is my Friday. It's not really, but it is. So I do the live shows Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. So that would be 1 Pacific, and starting at 1 Pacific and 2 East, 3. 3 would be 4, right? 4 Eastern. Anyway, 3 p.m. Central Time to around 5 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I will explain how the membership works so you can understand how you can get in on early purchases with a reserved list discount. Jenny, this one, I believe, I want to make sure this one is yours. And I am going to give this a little bit of a spiffing up before I send it off to you. It just needs a little bit of a shush. So that is yours. Very, very pretty. I hope you love it. It is going to go into your bag right now. And I put you down you're already in today's drawing. I do giveaways on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Thursday, there's 2 different drawings. The first one is for purchases that were made on Tuesday and Wednesday. And the second drawing is for the purchases that were made today. So Jenny, this is going into yours. Everyone has their little bag. Just so you know, I'll show you how that works if you're new here. And so I'll just use Jenny's because I'm right here. Let me go to the screen. It is beautiful. So here, everyone gets a bag with their name on it. During the week, so the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday show, I add your items into the bag. And then on Friday, Saturday-ish, I take everything, bundle it together, and I ship it out. If you are on the reserved list, you get expedited shipping. So it's 2-day shipping on me, free shipping on all show orders, but I will upgrade for the members. That is let me be clear, that is for the founding members. We still have a few slots left for founding members. Once the founding members is full up, words are going to be fun for me today, we can tell already. Once the founding members spots have filled up, then I'll just revert back to other fantastic benefits, but founding members are going to get the expedited shipping on me. All right, here we go. And this is for, who is this one for? Oh my goodness. This is for Misty. Misty. Are you here, my friend? Isn't it funny? Okay, does it seem like every show I say, when Misty gets here, let me know. When Misty gets here, will you let me know? I don't know that I've seen her in the chat yet. This is for her. I'm going to set this aside for her so she can see it. And I still have her AB necklace too that I need to take care of for her. So that would be Cosmic. When Cosmic gets here, let me know. Let me sit her bag here. And there we go. Okay, hello Anastasia. How are you today? How is everyone else? Welcome in. This is really pretty. I'm going to set it here so I remember that it's hers. And there's just so many things on my little desk area right here. I accumulate a lot of stuff. All right, lovelies. Are we ready to look at a few items today and see what we're going to do to get started? I have to tell you, I am wearing something that I can never turn around on a show and let you guys see. Maybe one day I'll post it on Instagram, what it says, but it is a spoof on luxury brand labels. So like Louis Vuitton and Gucci, and it's Givenchy. It's hand done in the back. It's pretty funny, but it would not be appropriate. But so if I turn around and I'm acting weird, like when I turn around, that's why. I love the shirt, and I would love to find this actual shirt with the lace, without the questionable wording on the back. I still like that, but not, I wouldn't wear it in public. It's just my fun thing. Okay, let's get started. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, first of all, how is everyone? I haven't seen much in the chat. Like, how are you guys doing? Let me get some feedback. Let me hear how you're doing. I am going to bring up a few items. Let's get this going. I appreciate you being here, and for those that are new, thank you so much. I will explain how the process works as we go through like the first product. It's our first item. It is super easy. I don't do auctions. I do buy it now. And it can get tricky, almost like an auction. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a second here. I want to get their stuff, make sure I've got those put in. And here we go. All right. Now, I am super surprised to the members. You didn't take me up on the oyster necklace, or the spiny oyster necklace or the spiny oyster earrings in the pre-sale. I thought somebody would. Great deal, by the way, honestly, seriously, especially if you used your reserve discount. But they're in here, and I have a lot more to go through. So let me do the first thing here that I'm going to bring up. Okay, this is the sterling silver and orange oyster turquoise pendant. It's 16 inches. The chain is 16 inches. I will go over all the details with you. So this is how it works. I will move that out of the way. Okay. I am going to show you an item. Maria, how's your back? You want to know what's on my back? If I show you, oh my gosh, it has to be like micro fast. Okay. And Marilyn. No, you didn't see a lot of things because I went into overwhelm. Honestly, there's so many things that I went into overwhelm and kind of just couldn't wrap my head around it. So I have the items. We're going to go through them. And what I'd ask for reserved list members, you can use your discount for this show. Okay. I'm going to just grant you that. If I can't get all the items listed, let me give you an idea. I really can't give you an idea without showing you everything. But there are, just in one tray that I was trying to do with 32 items. I was like, I can't get these listed. I just can't in the amount of time that I would normally. So I had to just go with plan B, which was, there, we're here. So why did I type that into? Oh, I know what I was doing. So this is going, nope, that's not what okay. This is the first item. It is, like I said, it's the sterling silver, orange, oyster, turquoise, and pendant. It can work here. I'm sure it's going to work for me here. Marilyn says, I already have both. I have both already. I don't know if that is that for me. If that's for me, let me know. I'm not sure that I quite understand, but let me know. And okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to show you this first item as an example. Okay, this one is actually listed. So this is the sterling silver. This is the orange oyster shell with turquoise. This is sterling silver. And a box chain is also sterling silver. This one, so the chains are all going to be a mix of whatever I felt like went with the pendant. And it's going to be like this throughout the show, also through the other items, because all the pendants that I have acquired over time didn't come with chains. And so I'm matching them together with the chain that I think looks best. But today you get to kind of pick which you think works. If there's a chain that I have that needs a little cleaning, I will clean them certainly before I send them off to you. The ring. Okay. I'm not sure if that's for me. So I'm going to let that go. I don't know. You want to see what's on my back real quick? Marilyn, you're confusing me. Is that for me? And a ring not from you? I am not sure. Okay, this shirt was a gift, and I will go back to this in a second, and I'll explain it. It was a gift. I actually wore it on my birthday to my hairdresser's. She loved it, but I just thought it was funny. It was just made a statement. See if I can do this without knocking some stuff over. Okay, can we do it? Can it work? I don't know. I don't know if it's good. Let's see. You guys tell me if you can see that or not. I'm doing my Pilates squat. Can you see it? Okay, that has to be enough. I'll see in the replay. Okay. But I was walking in and I was going to surprise her, but I remember she had a window that they could see. And I said, does that really say what I think it says? Not really. It just looks like it says what it says. So, oh yeah, it does look like it says that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I might have to edit that. Oh, I might be in so much trouble. Dear YouTube, it doesn't say what you think it says. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. I promise. It just looks like it does. It would be the most extreme thing I would do. It is cool, isn't it? It's hand done, and it has so the designer, like, the play on CC and all that stuff. So anyway, all right, here we go. And Marilyn, okay, Marilyn, I have to go back up and read your chat. I'm not sure what I'm missing. I'm seeing parts that whatever you don't have from me, which there was life before me, Marilyn. And I have both already. I'm lost. If there's something you need to catch me up on, well, it's not just me. There are certain things people have expectations, right? And they have these. I am very. I have a little sharp edge to me. Let's just put it that way. So, that's yeah. It's backwards anyway. That's true. That's true. That's funny. Yeah. My daughter, bless her heart, she's like, mother, don't mother me. Who did I raise? She just needs to get a little bit older when she's like, you know what? Truly, no, given. because sometimes that's the best you can say, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, uh, thank you, Maria. Okay, here we go. This is the first one up. It is, like I said, it is the orange spiny oyster. It's this orange oyster and turquoise pendant and on sterling silver chain. And I am going to put the link in for you. It just, everything just seems so cattywampus. Cattywampus today. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is for this pendant. And it is, okay, 16 inches. It is a box chain. It is sterling silver. Let me let you see this up close and personal because it's absolutely gorgeous. It's one that you can wear with anything. So you could wear this. Now, this is not like we've talked about when we say fake turquoise, okay? This is all real stones and has all the beautiful colors. Now, throwing things around. I am going to do something here because I did this yesterday and I feel like this today. I feel like we can do this. Oh, those never got pushed out live. Well, I'll make them live. They are going to be active and I will save them in shipping. So, all the fun things you get to do on the back end. All right. Type in oyster. Oyster. Yep, they're already in there. Okay, those were in there, just they weren't, there was a, okay, we're good. Here we go. Now, going back to this pendant here, I really think that I want to drop it a little bit. And I'm going to. So, it is, right now, I have it for $50. I'm making it $35 right now. It is right now $35. If you click on that link that's in the chat, and I'll add it again. My daughter, how old is your daughter? Let me look just a second. Let me put this back in. This is the link, and it should be now $35. Maria says, how old is your daughter? Because it's just the past 2 years she understands what I went through with her. She no longer thinks I kept her but from doing wrong. My daughter's 38. She turned 38 yesterday. She has always been a little bit more conservative than me. When I was growing up, I was a wild child. I was wild. I was wild. That's why I went into the Air Force and law enforcement, because I needed to not be so wild. And I was just bored, and I was not, I just made things happen. So anyway, $35 for this one. And I am wearing my favorite, absolute favorite today. Now, I was going to also show you, I wore this for a couple of reasons, knowing that I was going to take it off so I could try things on. But remember I told you to be on the lookout for this chain. This is, well, wouldn't you know, it's a Chico's. It's a Chico's chain. This is the perfect chain for the big barrels on a lot of the big pendants like this. So if you see these, or let me know, I will buy every one of them in the world if I can find them. I'm going to set this one aside, and there is this one I was going to show you on the just for length. And I was trying to see who this chain is from. So a lot of the chains are, most of them are vintage. See, there's that. And even at a distance, I like how the colors show. Yeah, there's a little pop there. And great for layering. It's just, I think that it's one of those, it would be great for summer because you have the white, the light colors, the blue, the orange, but it also transition into the other seasons because of the orange and the light colors. My oldest was my wild child. I even named a section of gray hair after her. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that I probably contributed. Well, I was one of those wild children. I just kept it, I hid it well. All right, so this one is 35 right now, and it, yeah, 35. I'm going to set this one aside. I I was diagnosed with ADD, which is it's all ADHD now, but ADD as an adult. I didn't just develop it as an adult. I could have been diagnosed earlier in life, but it's all good. I had a good growing up. I had a good childhood. Marilyn, which blue pendant do you love? Which one? Which one? This is the moonstone. This is the one moonstone that I have in gold. Let me see something here. Let me go to a different screen. Your only daughter was the wild child? I just thought that school was optional. I really didn't take school very seriously. Nice. Congratulations to whoever just picked up that piece. I will put it in your box or in your bag, and I'll put you down for the drawing today. If you want to let me know who grabbed it. I'm going to think Marilyn did based on what she said, but I could be wrong. Now, I do have, let me see if I have more of this in the gold. Let me set that. We'll see what we get here. I do, in different shapes. So, in different settings. So, I would be willing if someone, Jenny, thank you so much. So, I put this one on here. This is the bigger one. She is so regretful, and now she's so sweet too. Oh my goodness. I was always nice to my mom. I don't have any regrets there. I just was wild. But I also grew up in a town called Chico, California. And Chico, California in the 80s was the #1 party school in the United States for multiple years. And for Chico State. I was in high school, it didn't stop me. Okay, so this is the moonstone in the gold. It's an 18 karat gold plating on the chain is 18 karat gold plated. And I can't promise on the pendant, but it is a gold, so it's gold plated. It is not gold tone, just so you know that. And if you're interested in, she's 45. Wow. Oh my goodness. If you're interested in any one of these, let me know. This one is, I can switch it out. I will put the listing up for you. Let's see where we're at. Jenny, I will put yours in your bag just a second. And let's go to here. This is the 18 karat gold plated sterling silver chain, which is 16 inches with a rainbow moonstone pendant. All of our kids. Your oldest is 37. My oldest and only is 38. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay. This is the link for this one. And okay, So that is live. This one is 40. And I'm gonna leave this one right at 40 right now because of the gold plating, the 18 karat gold plated chain, and stuck on my. Oh, let me get that so it's not tangled. And there's only that is my only gold. So I tend to wear mostly gold, so it's kind of one of my coveted. Okay. Just if you have a preference, and I will set these here for a sec. I can see if I have any other gold chains, so I can do another set if anyone's interested. So Jenny, let me put yours in for you. Another entry, and this is going into your bag. Thank you. I'm happy for you. Yeah, those are, I really like the color combinations in those. Those kind of tend to be my favorites. Okay, so there is your gold moonstone. As a reference, I will bring up, let me see here. Let me look in my bag of, my tote of chains here to see what I have that would work. Gold chains are, of course, at a premium because we have lots of gold tone, but let's see, they have to be the right gold. So what do we got here? Oh, that has little beads on it. So I don't know. And let's see how that would look. I don't know. It does have the little ball stations on it, but I don't know. Kind of like that detail. Maybe that on here with the round, I don't know. Options. If you're all interested, I can work with you on putting something together with the right chain, or because that is just the one in the gold, okay? And I can look to see if there's more, but I have a lot of silver. So let's move on to silver and let's go and see what we've got. Maria says, I always wanted a son, so I had 3 girls and now have 3 grandsons. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is perfect. So I'm going to put the moonstones back in here, and this moonstone is going to go away for now. Aw, I love that. When my grandson was born, so my granddaughter was first, so I always talk about their names, Ava and Asher. My grandson's named Asher. And did you kind of notice that it's A's, Ava and Asher? I'm honored, and I love that my daughter did that for me. Anyway, when Asher was born, I didn't know what to do with a boy. I did not know what to do. I was like, what do I do? I don't know what to do with a boy. Jenny, you don't have kids. I think you had a lot of kids in your life, though. And that takes a special person. Let's see. What do we got? Okay. I am going to move on from that one. Where did I have that? Over here. And we're going to go to the next. There's so many. I'm going to make you guys a deal. That's a good question. That's an insightful question, Maria. I really like your approach to just everything. I am going to, well, here, I'm going to bring you something else. Do we want to look at the pendants right now, or do you want me to bring up a couple of things that didn't get listed to see? Two no kids and grandkids. Jake has a son, just got married. They don't have kids either, and I asked him if they were going to have children or adopt children, And he said that he loves, Jake's son's name is Cash, and Cash said he loves all his friends' kids. And he's fine with that. Okay, so do you want to see some of the other pendants, or do you want me to kind of show you a couple of other things? I'm going to show you a couple of other things unless you are committed. If you want to see the pendants. Okay, that sold out, that sold out, those sold out. The other two that I had listed, I'll show you those very quickly and then we'll move on because I already did list them. So, they are here underneath the earrings that I have here. Here we go. All right, this is the 2mm. So this is the sterling silver rainbow moonstone pendant. And this one for you. Okay. Make sure it's the right one, not that one anymore. All right. Here we go. And all right. This is, oh, I just put the whole listing in. So that's the live listing right now for this one. This is the sterling silver rainbow moonstone pendant necklace. This has a lot more. Am I showing it to you or am I just still doing me? Okay. The setting, there's more of an elaborate setting to this piece. The moonstone is bigger. See, there's a lot of depth to this stone as well. And there's your open back, so you will get the light through. And the chain on this one, I love this chain. It is a Mariner chain. It's Italian 925. Look at the high polish on this. Now, that would be because I cleaned it, and I keep it in the little bag with the little black, the little black thing in there that goes to keep it from tarnishing. So I thought that chain with that piece is just stunning. Let me put this on the form for you. And all right. Let's see. All right, so that is, you can get an idea of the scale. Let me move back so it's right in that window too. I like being able to see so you can get kind of an idea on both screens there. And then I'll also try it on. So you'll get that look as well. So Jenny, I was actually voted least likely to have children in high school. I didn't think I wanted children either. And oopsie, I had the best oopsie of my life. Okay. How beautiful is that? I love the white, crisp look of this piece. I could have done without wearing that underneath, but I wasn't sure. I already was, a little risque on the writing on the back, but look at the bright white of that. Now think summer, think tan. Where's Cosmic when we need her? Because she's always like, just imagine with a tan. That and the chain on this is gorgeous. Okay, that is live. The link is live there right now. This is the sterling silver rainbow moonstone pendant necklace. Chain on this one is 18 inches. The pendant is 1¼ by 1 inch. Yeah, this chain is everything. I thought it went so well with this piece. Just a gorgeous piece. So these are rainbow moonstone. So you have a little bit more variance. It picks up also different colors. But there's a nice profile in this, lots of depth. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. Maria, I appreciate the vote of confidence on putting it together. It really is, there's a process of putting all the chains out, looking at all the pendants, figuring out what goes together, and because it can really make a difference in the look. Now, please understand a lot of this on price is we are talking vintage. This one is Italian Mariner. I understand you can get things from Amazon. This isn't Amazon. I'm just saying, it's just not Amazon. Nothing against Amazon. I love my Amazon. There's just a difference. All right, this one is going aside now. And that is the 2mm Mariner chain, Italian 18-inch 925 Moonstone. And then the last one that I had was the triple amethyst, but I have the others we can play with. It really does look like white gold. It really, really does. It is such a beautiful chain. And I mean, let me show you a little more up close because I just kind of, I just kind of went over that quick, but probably one of my favorite chains. Look at that sparkle. So what I was looking at, see how the bail on this has a little texture to it? I want a texture in the chain. That's how detailed I get when I'm doing these things. I'm like, okay, what will go with that? This is all smooth. They've got some detail down here. This kind of all brings it together. Not just gorgeous, just a beautiful piece. Okay, if I can find more of those chains, I certainly will. But when you're looking for vintage, it's just whatever you can get. All right, here is the first of the amethyst pieces I have today. Oh, and Jenny, I saw your request for jade right when the show ended yesterday. I am going to incorporate jade into a separate show because I think it would get lost in a lot of these. So I have some very old jade that I think you asked for it. Somebody asked for jade at the last minute, and amethyst. I know amethyst was the request. So this is the triple amethyst sterling silver. This is on a sterling silver box chain. This one is, I believe, 16 inches. Let me get back. I think it is. Put that right there for you. And this is, let me see. That one is, this one's 18 inches. Is it really 18 inches? I would have to check that. Probably is. I think I've checked these all a dozen times. Let's see, what do I have on this one? All right. Let me do something here really quick. Are we ready for this? This one is that one sold. That sold. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm not trying to sell it because a couple things are, okay. That one sold. There's that. And there's that. Okay. Well, this one for sure I can do. I'm going to drop this one to 40. Yeah, you know what? I'm dropping this one to 38. The amethyst I can drop to 38. I'm dropping that right now. So that is updated to 38. It was 50. It is now 38. And let me refresh to make sure on my side. Yep, there it is, 38. I'll put the link in for you. 38 on that one. Great. Yes, Jenny, I have it set aside because I want to do just a show on jade and just an Asian theme. I have a lot of Asian influence and actual really, really old, a lot of vintage, like antique. So there's this one that is 38 right now. I was trying to see if I had any more similar to that in the amethyst. Now, what I can show you is there is, let me do this. I'm going to get a different thing to set these on so you can see them better. Here, we'll use this. All right, I'm going to use this one today just to give it a little bit, so it's not on that red. That might be a little scrapes on the back of it, but I think this might work better. Oop. All right, so there is the triple amethyst with the box chain. And let me show this to you. Do you like druzies? If you like druzy, I have a couple of druzy in amethyst, and we can mix and match. And what I'm thinking of doing, just to have fun, I put this chain on backwards for me. You guys have a way that you put chains on all the time? Like you know that you're going to, like I do the clasp with the right, my right thumbnail. So I'm going to fix this for me. And it's not usually the best way to do it, but anyway, I can mix and match, and we can, I'm just going to hold it so you guys get an idea. So yeah, that is the 18-inch. There's your amethyst. That's your triple. And I can switch out. Here's what I'm going to do. This is Angie brainstorming, thinking how I want to do this. I can do hello, Cosmic. Hi. I have something for you. That would be yours, I believe. That's another nice white chain. Look at that chain. That's another good one. Oh, Maria, I 100% appreciate that, and I get it 100%. That is one of my newest struggles, is getting the fingers to work together behind my head. That's like, when did that just become a problem? Cosmic, this is yours. This is going to go into your bag at 38. All right. Is that for the amethyst, this one? Let me know the way it is. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I have you down for the drawing as well. So I have that. I'm going to slip this into your bag for you with your AB necklace. Still going to talk to you about that. I didn't email you yet. I will. All right, it's in there for you. And I put you down for the AB necklace for, you're in the drawing from yesterday already. Okay, here's what I want to do. Who got this? Who got the beautiful amethyst? And I will put this in your bag. So I have that for you. Let's see. I am also, jeez, is it Jenny? Did I just see that real quick? I just had to have it. You know what? It's not a bad choice. It is not. It's actually a beautiful choice. I think it's gorgeous. I will slip this in your bag for you. Oh, that's actually a 19-inch chain. That makes a little bit more sense. It's 19 inches. Okay. So that is going into your bag. Let me put you down for another purchase today. And I'll add those at the end. Here is your amethyst, the triple threat, your triple three-peat of amethyst. Okay, let me look at something here. I have these chains. If I have more of these chains, I can make this easier. I'm looking in my stash. You guys are here. Ooh, you know what? Hold up. I might be able to do. Oh, the game just changed a little bit, you guys. Just a minute. I think. All right. I know. We've got a game changer here. Hold on. Yep. Okay. I forgot I had these. These are going to work perfect for what we were looking at. Give me a sec. But I have. Okay. All right. You know I have stash everywhere, so I've got to look and see. I have some more gold options. I have more gold options as well. There we go on those two. Let's see. What I'm thinking of, if we can, I can do a flat price for the pendants and the chains. Unless there's a super outlier, right? Unless there's something that comes up. That's what I'm trying to see if I have enough to where I can do that. Because like this one, it may be gold. And I just can't do 14 karat gold for $38. I know. Such a shame. So crazy of me. Selfish. That would be selfish. Okay. This one, I will look closely. I don't think we need the gold anyway. I think I have gold that will work if we need the gold for the other. Is anyone interested in the gold moonstone? I will put it up front here so you guys can see it, and I'll give you some options. Okay, there's that. And I'll put these just in here, and I can work through them. In the meantime, I have... Okay, there's one. Okay, here's another chain. I thought I had more of these. So, that's not going to work, though. I don't think that'll work. That is a herringbone. I don't think that's going to work for what we have. But let's check. Let's see. That's a Figaro. Where are they? Let me show you. While I'm doing that, I'm digging through and looking at I've got a lot of torques in here. I've been accumulating torques. So if we need to add them to any of the big ones, we can do that. There's another chain we can use. And there's another one. They're down towards the bottom is where they were. Okay. All right, I found all the chains. They just migrated to the bottom. All right. Let's see what we got. Lots of chains. Lots of options now. And some that just need to be cleaned. Hello, Ava. How are you today? Okay, that's 12 karat. That might be an option. Okay, let's start with these. I have quite a few options here. Now, unless there's a crazy outlier, like I said, I think I can do around 38. If we can do 38 on all of these, how does that sound if you guys want to see what I can put together for you? And I can show you there's so many different chain options, but I can tell you what we have. So this was just an idea of, let me go to this one real quick. Let me just say hi. Hi. We're going to do something a little bit different. I am going to put the chains, I'll give you chain options and pendant options. If there's something you want to put together, we're going to do this we'll do it for 20 minutes. Hey Siri, set a 20-minute timer. That way we have a time limit set on these. If it's something that we like to do, we can continue with it. Otherwise, I don't get distracted and continue down this path if you guys are like, oh my gosh, I wish she'd quit. So this way you get an idea of the different pieces that are available and chains and pendant options. Okay, so I'm going to go to the big screen for this. Just so you know, these are all chains here. I have a lot of different chain options. I will give options for each, and I'm going to put some different pendants down here for you to see. Now this chain, I think this is herringbone. I don't think it's a great choice for putting a pendant on, so I'm going to put this back in a bag. Don't bend herringbone, by the way, just don't bend it. I do get quite a few, when I buy like lots of jewelry, I will get bent herringbone. It makes me sad. Okay. Here we go on some options here. Here is another option. Let's do some amethyst first. Let's stick with amethyst. If you like any of these pendants, just let me know and I will work on finding. Can I get, what do you guys think? 38, how does 38 sound? That is a sterling silver chain, and this one is amethyst and rainbow moonstone. Amethyst center, and then you have your two moonstones on the outer. Sterling silver. There's your setting. All right, that is one. All right, and I can always put these on a chain and I can show you how they look on me if you're interested. I want to keep these separated so they go back in their right bag. This next one is satin spar, moldavite, and amethyst. So a little bit different. Let me get back to the full screen here. All the bags. That's as close as I can go with that. That's the satin spar. Let me find my riser. Oh, I see. Maybe it's, no, yep, that's probably back there. Let me put the riser so it's closer. You guys can see a little bit better. Okay. Oh, I love that. Hit the big like button. Yes, please, please, please hit the big like button. I appreciate that. And if you have not subscribed, I would appreciate that as well. That way you can find us again in the future. Okay, so here we go on this. This is your satin spar. Yep, I just moved it. Moldavite and amethyst on this one. And all of these will be 38 with a sterling silver chain. That's funny. I set it aside and put all the I put all the chains on top of the little bag for that one. Okay, it'll show up. There it is. Satin spar, moldavite, and amethyst. Okay. What I'm doing is if you see something you like, I will try it with a chain if you're not committed. Just so you know you're not committed. There's another amethyst. These are amethyst with moonstone. Let's see. What else do I have? I'm sticking with amethyst right now. I do have this one. Where's the little plate? This way it's white and you can see it a little bit better. Where is it? Okay. So that is amethyst, emerald cut, By the way, did you know that jewelers are no longer doing emerald cut for diamonds? So there is the button spar. That one. Love the deep purple on these ones here. And then here we are. So how this would work, let it focus again on that for you. And I would find a chain that I think would work well with any one of those. So this one I'm going to do just to see how it looks. And you can customize. So I said they're all clean. I have them set aside. So here we go on this one. All of the ones that have the little black sterling silver protector in there, they're sterling silver. That's a good way for me to know which is which. Okay, this one is 18 inches. And if we were to pick, which one will we pick? Which one should we pick to try it with this chain here? This is the chain we're going to do. Let me know which chain you think. I'm going to set some other ones aside. And we're going to look at a couple other versions. Probably this. This would be a good chain for a bigger. I have a bigger piece. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty too. Okay. Okay. All right. Next, I have this one that we can look at. Let me take these out of the way. I'll take these two out in the amethyst row. Let it focus. Why aren't you focusing? There's nothing else in your way. Okay. Do we want to see that one on a chain? I think I do. I'm going to put this one. This is the Amethyst Rainbow Moonstone. I'm going to put this here. Put that one away. I'm going to put this satin spar. All right. I think you guys are not loving this idea. I'm totally fine with it. I'm going to shift. Shift, shift. Okay. I'm going to do this just this one, and then we are going to move on. Welcome in. If we haven't met, my name is Angie. And right now I am playing with pendants and yes. What was the yes? Yes. Whatever it is, I agree, Cosmic. Yes. These are, let me double check. Let me look at my notes here on this one because I didn't bring it up. That is, well, it says ruby. I have ruby on all of my pieces. Let's double check it. Let's double check. It says it's ruby. We'll double check. Because I don't have in my notes that I had garnet. Let's look up close. Oop, it's gonna flip around on me. Here we go. So pretty. Look at the glow. I mean, just so pretty. Okay, let me check here. And let's see. Really picking up that moonstone for sure. And I did turn my Presidium on. It is garnet. They are garnets. And I did say, if you're interested, I would do these for $38. Sterling silver, setting, moonstone, garnet, and a sterling silver chain. This one is 18 inches. And what is that note for that one? Okay, so I have topaz, I have blue opal, I have amethyst, clear quartz, rainbow moonstone, the spiny turquoise we did, blue opal, red opal, ruby, rose quartz, moldavite, amethyst. Okay, ruby is your birthstone. So July. Did we talk about that yesterday? Did I get your birthday in there? My grandkids are both July, both ruby. Okay, if anyone is interested in this one, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this super simple, and I'm going to make a listing that I can just duplicate so that I can just run these over and over again. Where's the one I did for 38? That would be that one. And I'll just duplicate it, and I'll make it so live show only sterling silver and my precious stone pendant. There we go. And I'm going to remove those. That way we can have, if you're interested, that way I don't have to invoice you. You can check out, I can ship to you faster, is what I'm trying to accomplish here. So bear with me. I'd like to be able to get these to you quickly. And it was nice that some of you had your items before we even went on the show on, well, it would have been on Tuesday, but there we go. Okay, so this is necklaces. I've got this. I'm going to add that. And I got to make sure that I have everything for international because they get a little sticky wicky on that. 38 on that. And it is set for, I'll do quantity of 10 right now. Not 100, just 10. Save that. And all right, it is active. So now this one, as soon as it saves, and I want to make sure that it's in shipping, right? We want to make sure that you get free shipping on everything. So I wish it was in the same screen, but so it's not. Sterling. Yes, there it is. Okay, it's in there. We're good. We got everything, all of our bases covered. Now, yep, I can try on the pendant. I will try this one on. I'm going to make myself a little bit less chaotic here so that I don't knock anything down. I feel like I'm like walking on eggshells right here, and I don't want to knock something down. That would be tragic. So let me just make some better choices in my setup, and that way I can feel free to move about freely, right? Is that the way it goes? All right, there we go. Now all of these will be 38. I can do up to 10 of them. All right, here we go. Now I have other lengths and chains. We just have to go through them and figure it out. Here we go. There we go. All right, let's do this. Oh, look at that. Look at me all grown up. There we go. What do you think? I know it's at a distance. Can't really get much closer on that one, but You can see basically the shape and how much it takes up the space. Definitely see the moonstone glow. And look at the sparkle. Can you see the sparkle from the garnets? I can swivel. If this is something that, if this is yours and you want to claim this one, I can just make that happen for you. It is very pretty. These are all very, very pretty. They're just about getting them, they're a little bit more tedious to show, and I don't want to do separate listings on all of them. I don't think that's going to serve them well. So there's that one for you. So you can actually see the light more than just there. And there is your chain to go with that. 38 on that one. I'm going to set that here. And I'm going to bring up a couple of other options. All right, so let's see. There's that one. Then we have, this is another one of the spiny oyster. So this, actually what it says is spiny turquoise, the spiny turquoise. Okay, so there's a copper is what it says in here. So that has the copper, a little bit of the copper color in it. I have moldavite, garnet, and satin spar. Different choices there. And yes, I can do, let me see what these ones are. I have moldavite, hematite, and quartz. If any of these stones speak to you, just let me know. I have milky quartz, amethyst, and topaz. I can. So this one is the milky quartz, amethyst, and topaz. A little, oh no, that's a natural. That's natural in the stone. Okay. That is a natural, right there. That's natural in the stone. All right. So that is with the topaz. And we wanted to see the moldavite. Yes. I just have one. I have a couple. Okay. This one, yeah, this is the main stone in this one. Okay. So that is moldavite, hematite, and quartz. Actually, it's probably the hematite right there, huh? And the moldavite right there. Now that I'm seeing it in the light. I'll set this in here, and I'm going to, showed you that one, moldavite, satin spar, and ruby. This one says ruby. So let's see. Oh, it is a raw natural ruby. I do like that white. Such a, just, I mean, it's clean, right? It's white, it's clean. Okay, those are that. I'm going to move these aside unless there's something you guys want to see with a chain. I can put them on a chain so you can see them. And I'll leave these here for a second. Let me just leave that out so I know what it is and that out. And I can show you, I have two more of, let's see. Okay, I have two more of the kyanites. And these are from Brazil. I have two more of those. And let's see. Make sure on all my collections are good. Okay, we're good. Make sure everybody's taken care of. And here we go. All right, those, Okay, that's my 20-minute timer, guys. So I'm going to cut this off now. Hey Siri, stop. Everything stopped. No, don't stop my, it stopped my YouTube. Okay, I'm going to put these aside. And if you guys decide that you want to see these at another time, I will do that. This is the ruby. That one goes in here. So Cosmic claimed the moonstone and garnet. Moonstone and garnet. Oh, okay, this one. Okay. I'm holding the one that says, okay, perfect. Very good choice. That is milky quartz, amethyst, and topaz. Milky quartz, amethyst, and topaz. I want to put these back in the right ones. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Okay, so that is your moldavite, milky quartz. That one goes in here. That is so good. That is so pretty. I think that's probably the most, well, of what I have left, probably the most ornate. So that is, okay. This one, we're going to put moldavite, garnet, and satin spar. Yep, there's that one. Moldavite, satin spar, and ruby. All right, let me just this aside real quick. Okay, let's see. And I just want to make sure these are all in order. All right, let me put that one over here. And we are good to go. Claimed it. All right, I'm going to put a link in for you. It should be super simple. Let's check. See how simple it is. Oh, there it is. Sweet, it is. It's there. And for Cosmic, there you go. That is for you. If you encounter any problems, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to put you down for another purchase here. All right. And I will, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys an overview of some of the other ones that I have left. Okay, just so you have an idea in the future, I have the mermaid series. So those are they're mermaids with, the mermaids have all kinds. So these are all, there's all different ones and I can go through them. There's topaz, there's amethyst, there's garnet. It's hard to get them to go the right way when I'm trying to do it to show you. Will it focus for you? No, it won't. Will it focus there? No, it won't. Certainly won't. Okay. Those are your mermaids. And so we have several of those in different gemstones on those. And I have the rubies. I'll show you these real quick. Different options, the different opals. And this is just this is good for now. And then I will give you an idea of some of the other stones that I have. Yeah, if they focused. Let me try just the big camera. By picking up all these things. There we go. That's it. Just was picking up all the extras. All right. That just gives you an idea. Okay, I'm going to set that aside, and that is done. I think what I'm going to end up doing, honestly, is I'm going to put this in your bag for you. I'm going to just list these, just be easier. And just list them and then call it good. Okay, so there's that. Let me get your bag. It's too much to try and do it otherwise. You got to keep it simple. All right, that is going in here for you. And I even brought the little I try and remember when I ship to put these in. If I don't, like if there's something I send you and it doesn't, if I forgot, I try not to forget. There's a few in there. There we go. All right. There we go for Cosmic. And I wrote you down. Cosmic. There we go. Okay. And we're moving on. Okay. Next up, you guys want to see earrings? We talked about earrings. Do you want to do earrings? Who's up for earrings? Oh. Okay. Let me know when you get that, Cosmic, just so I make sure it went through if there was any problems, because I did that weird funky thing with it. Weird funky things happen. Okay. These are these here for you. I'll get to those. All right. Earrings. Here we go. Yep. Double checking to make sure if there's any problem on this side. So let's see. Okay, these honestly, I would prefer to clean these. These are Sagen, and they just, I try not to, because everybody says, thank you, Cosmic, I appreciate it. It's funny, I guess everything's turned off. The sounds are turned off today. All the sounds are off. Nope, there we go. You do the earrings, Jenny? Is that what we're talking about? The scarab, the earrings? Yes. Okay, so these are Sagen. These are, just to make sure I tell you exactly on these, these are Topaz and Moonstone. These are so pretty. So pretty. And like I said, I would like to clean these up more. A lot of people are just really, like, I have actually had people, you guys, say to me that I should not be cleaning the silver. They're like, people have feedback. And I understand that. I do think that though there needs to be a little bit of, just to be able to see the stones better. I'm not saying to dip them. Certainly do not dip these or try, that horrible cleaner that I was showing you. Do not do that with these. And don't put any stones of any kind in that horrible, nasty silver cleaner. That is a last resort. But anyway, these are Sagen. They are signed right here in the back. So you can see they do have the ear wires, and it is signed right there. And these I can do for, make sure, I can do these also for 38. If anyone is interested, 38 for these. And I can do a quick listing on these, or I can send you I'll just send an invoice if we do that. Okay, so these are 38. These will definitely get listed for a lot more. The earrings are so stunning. The bracelet. I am so glad, Jenny. I'm happy to hear that you're happy with your orders. I do. It makes the world a difference. I don't know if you're still getting or if you've received any of the requests to do reviews. I turned them off when everybody got blasted. Occasionally, I'll send out a few, but if you're so inclined, I would love that. There's a special place on Reserved Grace. I just made it a menu item. It's called Words of Grace, and those are the reviews, and so that's where they're going to go. Okay, so I'm just going to leave those sit there for a second. I zoom back in. Is that close as I can go? That's it. That's it. It's hard to see the details in these. So that is moonstone at the top. That is topaz at the bottom. And I can do those for 38. I can also show you, let's see. I think I showed these to you already. I just wanted to give you another chance on these because they are actually very kind of special. These are vintage artisan O. Miller signed sterling silver with, get those up there for you. Okay. They are fun. They're funky. They're a little bit, they're just a little bit more character. They're signed right here for you. There's those. And if there's something that catches your eye, let me go here real quick and make sure I have that one for you because I think we already had that one, so it might already be in there. I could just make it live. Maybe. Or maybe not. Miller. What is going on? M-I-L-E-R. Not Nolan Miller. These are, I had these for 75 in the first show. That is below what I had for comps. I'm not sure if you sent. Yes, I did. I shipped it. I shipped on, in fact, I shipped yours. I took it in on Monday. Monday. Yeah, last week's. It shipped on Monday. And let's see. Let me check you should have the tracking. Well, oh, let's see what we got going on here. Give me 1 second. I will look. If I can't see it real quick, I will look after the show. But I'm just going to do a quick check here very quickly, just because I don't want it to, that's looming. It should be. Jenny, here we go. And okay, here's that. It says it's in transit. Here's UPS. I shipped UPS. And it says that estimated delivery is Tuesday, May 27th, between 12:15 and 3:15. It is, I don't know where it's at right now, but it's on its way. So I can send you again the tracking number. I'll do that after the show. Or actually, it's in your profile. So if you go to your customer profile, you should be able to find it there. Marilyn, you got your heavy box. You guys, I lose track of what you got. So Marilyn, remind me of what you got in your heavy box. It was heavy, right? But it was a little, no, yeah, it was a little box, but it was heavy, right? It was like the white box, but I got a lot in it, I believe. Okay, so let me do this. I feel like we're not getting quite there today. We're not hitting on all cylinders. It's just a weird, let's see. I think that what I might have done is I might have picked items that were just on the higher end. UPS can't find it. UPS can't find it. It's in Germany. It's in Koeln, Germany. Köln, Germany. So there was a day that it's missing. It looks like it went from Hazlet, Texas to Germany. It skipped the 21st. So the 21st, it was MIA. It is now tracking again, and it is in Germany. So just double check and make sure that you have it there. I mean, check again because it should be tracking now. It skipped Texas, California, in the United States and went to Germany directly. Okay, guys, I think that I'm going to show you a couple other things. These are turquoise. Let's just keep moving here. I'll do what we can here. Turquoise. And so these are just different shapes. And I can tell you on these, let me see here real quick. Let me go to, best way to do that would be, it's just a little bit off today, guys. It was just too much me trying to do. I'll show you why I got overwhelmed. You'll see why once I get it together. Let's go to, those are in draft. All right. Let me make sure. They say they're in draft. 45. What? Marilyn, let me find yours. Check. Yeah, please check for me. And let me go back. Why is this so difficult today? Just off. I want to find what I did for Marilyn. Bought 2 pair of turquoise earrings last week, and I want to see what I did those for, so that I can, because I think they'd be around the same. But there's so many products, I lose track of what is what. So, Marilyn, let me find you, and let's see here. I bet that's it. Okay, that's not it, but that's fine. We're going to go with that. And I could just send you an invoice on these. Okay. It's nothing in the UPS. It's nothing in the UPS app. Okay. Well, I can tell you, I can send you a screenshot. It says that it was dropped off at UPS by the customer on the 19th. It went to Hazlet on the 20th. It skipped the 21st, and it is now in Germany. Maybe it's the wrong, maybe you have the wrong, let me do this. I'm going to go into your customer number, your customer, and I will send it to you. I'll send it to you after the show, Jenny. Okay, these earrings, these are turquoise. These are sterling silver. And I believe that these have a maker's mark on them. Let me double check. These are going to be a very low price just to keep it easy. Let me see here. I need a new light in this. Oh yeah, these are Bars. Okay. Somebody bought a Bars pendant, the turquoise heart pendant. Who bought that? I can't remember now, but someone did. And let me bring these up. Not working the way I thought it would be today. I'm not finding the things that I want to find the way I want to find them. I just, for whatever reason, it's not bringing up any of your guys' orders. Turquoise. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's just freaking out. Okay, I can do these for, I'm just stabbing in the dark here and I'm going low because I want to make sure that I don't overcharge on these. So Marilyn says she likes the square ones. Marilyn, I can do the square. Marilyn, do you know how much you paid for the ones you got last week? Now they weren't bars, but I just wanted to make sure because I don't want to. I'm making too much of this, I feel like, but I'm just not finding it. And I don't think I did them for 15. If I did them for 15, no, that's the wallet. All right, let's just call it. I'm going to do these for 35. All right, so I'm going to do these for 35. If I know that Marilyn, if that works for you, Marilyn wants the square ones. These are bars. These are a deal. Just because I don't have my act together today on all of these, that I want to give you the best deal for hanging out in here with me. Just take advantage of the moment. So these, and do I understand that? Yeah, we're going to make it work for you. I want to make sure you're taken care of. So I'm going to do 35 on both of these. Jenny, these are for Jenny, and these are for Marilyn. Let me put them in a bag for you. And I will send you the invoice tomorrow. Perfect. Okay. Marilyn, these are going right into a bag for you right now. Easy peasy. And I'm putting a card in there for 35, and that is going in your bag. And while I'm here, might as well go ahead and give Marilyn gets another today, and Jenny gets another one today for the spinning the wheel. So Marilyn, this is going in your bag. And we're going to get this figured out here. Jenny, yours is going in a bag as well. Here we go. And there we go. So Maria, this is the things that just over time, that just, if anybody who has hand issues or finger, you get it. Oh, these are, that's Jenny's. Opening the bags, things like that. Over time, it's like, wow, how many times do we open bags in one day? Okay, Jenny, yours are going in. Where we go? There we go. Okay, there we go. Jenny, that's going in yours. And all right, here we go. I'm gonna set that aside. I need to take a drink really quick. I need water. So I'm going to play the video for you. It's 1 minute. It gives me a chance to take a drink, swallow so you don't hear me going, and I will be right back. Okay? Don't go anywhere. I will bring out more of the earrings, and I'm just going to do great deals. Let's do great deals. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just. Well, that's weird. What do we got? What is, I don't know. What is that? Oh, the video is still showing. Okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't know I would do that. Hello, I know. Okay, I got my water in. And you guys, I don't know if you heard it before when I did this. It's the, I do the soda stream. So when I open it, it goes, psh. So very, very shocking. Okay, I bought Marilyn, you bought the heart pendant. Okay, I wasn't sure. And so the earrings are Barse as well. So they are a nice, nice brand. Here we go. Now I'm back where I like to be. Okay, I did show these once before. These are jade and marcasite. These are vintage. That is jade and marcasite. And it does say right up here, the symbol for happiness. So we'll just do one and see if we can see. Okay. So I had these. Well, I don't know what I had them for before because you know that. But I can do them for 30 today. 30, 30, 30. 30 today. I don't think, so here's your closure on these. So they're not just like hook over. They do have a closure in the back. Closure? They have closure. There is the back. Just that one little earring is going to throw it all the way off. So these are jade. They are 30 today. I'm going to leave those sit right there for a second. I'm going to put this little card with it. These are right there for you. And let's see what else we have. I'll just bring some out and see what we've got. All right. These are mother of pearl. Oh, thanks, Jenny. Thumbs up, everyone, and subscribe to this lovely channel. Thank you so much. These are mother of pearl, onyx, and marcasite. If they're marked. They might have a maker's mark in there, but I am not going to dig right now. I'm not going to. So there. Look at the sparkle on those. So mother of pearl, onyx, and marcasite. These are vintage. There's your back. I will do these as well for 30. I will do these for 30. 30 on these. I'm going to set those there. If anyone is interested, just kind of give you an idea on. So scale or, yeah, let me do this. It's not going to look really, can't really see it from there, but I will put them on here to give you an idea. Oh no. You know, that's a nightmare. I'll find it though. I dropped the back in the carpet. The new office was going to have a better, going to have a different surface. It's one of those things because I think it's the sterling silver ones that came with them. Oh, well, I have more. I have more of their sterling silver, so I'll just find it later. So those are 30 for those. Mine, Jenny, you're taking the mother of pearl, marcasite, or the jade. Let me know. I will set it aside for, I will put it for you. Whoever's getting the mother of pearl, I will get another back on it for you. Just let me know on those because I know I move on and Jenny's got quite a delay. So the other one here, this is also, I believe, we did this one before. This is Desert Rose Trading Company. As we did this, I'm going to show you just in case if anyone else is here and didn't get to see it. And I know this might be on size as well. This is, the ring is 8 point, it's almost, it's like 8 3/4. Okay, so there's the ring. Desert Rose Trading Company, and I have the matching earrings. I will sell because I know that yeah, I just want to make sure. I do have them priced separately. It's just so we could in case. Okay. The earrings are 35. Desert Rose Trading Company. These are 35. I love this. And see, those are another one that I would clean up, and these were not in a little protected. I don't have a little black thingy in there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Who said they liked cleaning jewelry? I know Jenny said she likes cleaning jewelry. I don't remember who else. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Just such a huge difference. Such a huge difference. And those little black things that you put in to keep from tarnish, the anti-tarnish strips, do make a difference. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So much better when it's clean. Okay, Jade is going to Jenny. I got you on those. We get a little bag for you. And $30 for those. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm kind of laughing because I'm a little bit, I tried to do too much today. I have way more of things than I expected. Okay, Jenny, these are going for you. And I tried to take on too much and it just didn't work out and I didn't get as much done. Okay, that is marked down. Anyway, so I'm not as on my game as I prefer. Jenny, it's going in your bag for you. And anyway, all that to say, we are jewelry. This is Desert Rose Trading Company. This is an 8 3/4 on the ring. The ring is 50 and the earrings are 35. Very, very pretty and unique. I don't have anything like this. I personally don't have anything like this. Thank you, Jenny, for your jade earrings. I'm sending them with happiness. I'll put these in here if anyone is interested, and let me know on. That's right, Cosmic. You said you'd love to rearrange your jewelry. I love that. I clean jewelry. I love cleaning jewelry, and my personal jewelry is all on my dresser. I just can't get it put away, so it's just all there for me to just grab and mix and match and put things together. So that I'm going to set here for a second. Okay, these are Howlite. The next pair I'm bringing up are, I'm going to move those. I'll put those aside. These are Howlite. So for those that don't know, Howlite is a natural stone. It's dyed to look like turquoise. Some people it's often called fake turquoise or faux turquoise. But these are sterling silver. They are signed in K and they're from Thailand. And they are $25. 25 on these. They are signed. They are sterling silver. They are a beautiful, beautiful earring, and you would not know that those are not 100% real turquoise. In fact, I see a lot of listings. I had one yesterday that I was telling you about with the Ralph Lauren necklace. That necklace is listed on eBay as being turquoise, and it's Howlite. And it's just, it takes a testing. That's all it takes. It's just to test it. I love you. Rearrange your jewelry. That is probably one of my favorite to hear. So those are 25. It's a substantial, and they are, I don't know if you can see from that far, but you can see right here, they're signed. Marilyn, mine. Marilyn, you've got them 25 for you. These are going into your bag. Let's get those. All right. There's that. And Marilyn. Let me make sure I got that better. So that's 1, 2. Is that 2 today, Marilyn? Just no. That would be 3 today. Is it 3 today? Yeah, it's be 3. 3? Tell me, Marilyn, just to make sure. Got them for you. They're going in your bag. And there, let's see that. I can just count them. all just to make sure what you have, because I know you're like me. What did I actually get? Hey, Marilyn, Substantial. Look who showed up. I just saw you in there, Mr. Jake. Substantial. You know what, Jenny? I remember you said that you like to clean, right? You like to clean your jewelry. So I haven't polished everything. I might just touch it up a little bit, but that's just me because I'm being obsessive. But these are the marcasite and mother of pearl. I'm going to set those aside. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, just some days you feel discombobulated. Here's what I'm going to show you. This is why. Let me go to the big screen. Here's what we're going to. Jake says, howdy, y'all. Very Texan of him. I'm going to show you what is going to come up, because I am going to go ahead and make all these listings live. I have all the pictures. Let me zoom out a little bit here, because as soon as I can get them live to do a show, they'll go onto the website. And I will give you an idea on some of these. This one, my hands. Okay. Can we just take a moment and just for a moment, look at this? Yours are shiny already. So this one is, let me make sure. So this is vintage Navajo. It's Navajo made. It's Royston turquoise. It's from the 1940s. Ammonite fossil. It's signed and hand etched in the back. It's very, very hard to see because of the natural aging and patina of this piece. And yeah, I'll have all the pricing for anyone who's interested next week. But look at that. Now that is very, very, very special. It is Navajo made from the 1940s. I know I need him to join one of the shows with me. I do. It would be fun too. A big show, like the big show coming up with all of these, Jake. It would be really nice if you could play hooky and help me out. Because, so this is another one. This is this is special. This is sterling. It is signed KRSJ Piazzo, I believe. Is, yeah. And when I said that I had some pieces that were like, these are, so this is vintage Navajo. And here we have, I know that it's, oh my gosh, I can't even, so vericite, pietrocite, sugilite. I mean, there's just, I don't know. There's a lot going on in this one. And this is signed here and signed or numbered here. And it looks like somebody went over it here on this side, but yeah, it's just, these are very spectacular pieces, including, now here's one that I want to bring up next week. So this is also Navajo topaz matching set. So it has the earrings to go with it. It is a beauty, an absolutely stunning beauty. If there's something here that you're absolutely like, I need to have this for next week, let me know. I will make sure that I bring them into the show. And before I run the giveaway, I do have a couple more earrings, but I did want to be on time on the giveaway. I wanted to show you this. This would be your amethyst tray here. From this piece here, these will go into, yes, there's there's probably amber. I'm turning around to look. So that was what I was saying, Jenny, when I said I was going to leave jade. I was like, what else? Jade and amber and Asian influence, or that is going to be one whole. I have a lot in that department. Okay, that's just, yeah. Isn't that just amazing? That, yeah. But I will get all of these ready to go for next week because this is, I think, what I'm going to do next week. I want to make sure that I have all of these, not just the last minute. I try to take on too much because I can't decide which ones I want to bring out. I just got quite a delay there. So that's just, it is a lighter amethyst, but quite a statement. And a darker amethyst and 2 pearls there. And this piece, so cattywampus, even that's cattywampus. What's all going on here, people? What is going on? There we go. Let me just zoom in it a little bit. All right. Can we just take a moment to admire the beauty of this one? With all of the amethyst and cloisonne beads, this one is, so you know, that's how this one is. Look how spectacular this is. Okay, next week's show, okay? We have that one. And then if you're familiar with Super 7, I have 2 strands of Super 7, Amethyst Super 7 here. And just so you know, there is a lot of knockoffs in the world. And I do get these from, all the stuff that I get comes from reputable dealers in vintage, semi-precious stones and stones. So precious and semi-precious stones. So I feel comfortable passing them on to you. And okay, just look at, I mean, we're talking, okay, we'll go more into what I have here next week. I just wanted to show you, yeah, which one? Oh my God, Jenny. Geez, oh my God. Yeah, now this one is an oh my God for me. This is just, anyway, there's a lot going on and I have a lot more. This is why I got discombobulated. So I'm telling you, this is what I will be working on between now and Tuesday to get all of these. Let me give you the big screen here to get all of these ready for you. So here's your amethyst tray. I will do the drawing in a second. We talked about this one, just as another recap. I will go over here. We have Native American with fetish, that we have the, I mean, we have a lot going on here. A bolo, but this one and that one are spectacular. Yep, Super 7. Who's doing the Cosmic is all about the Super 7. Okay, I have 2 of them. Plus I also have Super 7, and I know a lot of people are like, okay, for those that don't want to do stretch bracelets, I get it. Don't really do a stretch bracelet if it's from, I'm just going to pick a retail. Like if it's from White House Black Market from the early 2000s. Yeah, probably not. I mean, it's just probably not in style right now. It may at some point, and not judging. However, if you have natural or semi-precious stones in stretch bracelets, I wear mine for the purposes other than fashion or in addition to fashion. Keep that in mind because there's a lot of reasons to wear. So I have all that to say. I have Super 7 stretch bracelets, so beaded bracelets. Okay, if you haven't seen one of these before, you must see this. This is a must see. I do have it listed right now. It is for sale right now. Let's get this zoomed out here. I'll show you. This is the spiny oyster necklace. I've shown you the earrings before. We're going to look at this from here. I'll bring up the Super 7. Save your pennies. Save your pennies for next week because next week is going to be, it's going all 3 days. I'm going to go through, I will do a jade. I'll do a jade in amber day. That'll probably be Thursday, honestly. So I can get to Monday and Tuesday will be the pieces you're seeing here. Can you even imagine, ladies and gentlemen, This is spiny oyster, this whole piece right here and the beading in here. Signed. It is, I mean, it's amazing. It's very, very rare, very rare. And let me go to the first pendant. Let's see. Let's go to here. Okay, and then the earrings. So I have that. I just had to show you. Let's move this back so you get an overview, then drawing. All right. Next, this is the gosh, necklace down. Necklace down. All right. Oh, okay. This is what I did. This is the crazy. There will be a reel coming as well because I did get, when I was pulling all these out of the box, there's going to be a YouTube short and a reel coming. So I think I did this one the other day. This is Super 7 as well, just in case anyone didn't know that. And that is the piece that is, I'll get all the information on that one. But there's that, and it has matching earrings. Yeah, the purple spiny is amazing. This, we have our rose quartz and turquoise. And oh my gosh, there's just so much. There's so much. This is that one that's just a little wild and different. So this is a spectacular piece. It is big, long. I'll show you that. And I can tell you that this is vintage signed Maryland Shift beaded long runway Asian columns tassel necklace. Very rare. Okay, so that's this one. Look at that. That is, and there is your Maryland Shift right there. Where is it? There. There you go. All right, so that's coming up. Got some moonstone hidden in here. We got all kinds of things. Yeah, the spiny oyster. I told you I had some things. Had a little bit. Okay, this one I want to show you because I love lapis. Am I showing you the back of my shirt? I am. See, I said I'm going to get in trouble, but it's backwards. You guys probably can't see. Okay, here we go. All right. We did this one before. This is, now I didn't do any sterling silver either because I started mixing in sterling silver. I was like, oh my God, there's just too much. So this was one of the pieces that made it. This is the Los Ballesteros bracelet. We had that one we did before, but let's see, which is the malachite. Yeah, that's the malachite. Look at this piece. Okay, there's that. A little maybe masculine. I don't know. I would wear it. I would totally wear that. This is, this, believe it or not, is Duplace. So this is by Duplace. And all of your stone on that one. All right, this, love this one. You have Poison A here, lapis, and tiger's eye. It's way over my budget, the spiny oyster. Yeah. I'm not saying, yeah, it is pricey. It is definitely a collector's item, and it is an investment piece, I would say. So I'm trying to get all the different price points. This is lapis. And so, but spiny oyster, I can't find anything that would be considered, budget friendly. All right, did I have any other ones here? I ran out of trays, so I was losing the back. Did I have anything you also wanted to see? If you were interested in rings, I can do those after we do the drawing. I have a lot of rings, and in the turquoise and sterling silver and all of that stuff. The clamper, yes. So that one, like I said, is, so that, did I put it back there with it or did I leave it up here? Yeah, this is 1950s Los Ballesteros Taxco Mexican sterling silver ornate leaf clamper bracelet. And this one is I think I did it for $325 on the show. So yeah, this one is one of those ones that I refuse to put on anything other than in the show because I just know that I will want to have it for a little bit. It's just so special. It's so pretty. So that will be coming up again. And you can see it's signed right in there. Right there. Okay, down. A little bit hard to see, but it's there. Okay, I have all of those. I have all of those, and I have more earrings I can show you, but I want to do the drawing. Who's ready? Who's ready? Let me do the drawing. It is a good price. So Cosmic says it's a good price for the spiny oyster set. Yeah, it is really a, so that's the necklace. If you put the two of them together, yeah. I've seen them for over 2,000 for a set, and not as substantial as that, by the way. So I'll get the measurements and all of those fine details. I just want to get the listing up so you can see it. And for the reserve list members. In fact, what I'm going to do real quick here before I do the drawing is I am going to put those back into a draft state because I want to make sure that spiny, they do need to they need to be done properly. Set as draft. Okay, those are back in as draft so that they don't sell in that state. Okay, here we go. Here's what I have for yesterday, and correct me if I'm wrong on my numbers, but here's what I have for the prize drawing for today. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to read that out loud, but that is, thank you so much. I don't know what the criteria is on that. We're totally different people, totally different, but that's huge. Thank you. And I'm glad you're here. I am so glad you're here. One thing I could say is I'm not an expert. I tell people all the time, I am not an expert on vintage jewelry or jewelry in general. So it takes me a little bit to find, I'm a collector and I am able to pass things through to you. And that's what I enjoy. I enjoy finding the wonderful special treasures. And thank you. That's huge. I appreciate it. I have to say, I'm really excited about this. The numbers for Reserved Grace, the channel itself, our channel, is just way beyond growth that I expected. It maybe not in subscribers. Subscribers are really hard to come by. It just has become a thing that people won't subscribe to, or like YouTube channels, they won't subscribe, or like on Instagram, they follow. It's like it's a currency. It's definitely become a high-priced currency to subscribe or to follow. However, viewer numbers in growth of hours watched and things like that have been skyrocketing. And I'm so grateful. I am so grateful. I enjoy what I'm doing, and I love you guys. So I hope you're having as much fun as I am. All right, I'm doing something here. I'm going to go to screen share here, and then I'm going to go over. Let's see, where is Wheel of Names? I want to go over the names to make sure you guys feel that I got everybody taken care of. Here's what I have from yesterday, and I can go through the bags and we can double check. So Jenny, I have you down for 4. So I have you down for 4 yesterday. And Marilyn, I have you down for 2. Cosmic, I have you down for 1 for the AB, red AB necklace. Anastasia, I have you down for 1. And Steph, I have you down for 2. Did I miss anyone? I'm going to just kind of go back to where I can see you real quick. Let's see. Let me see, since I did this earlier, maybe I can do it like this. What happens if I do this? I can get rid of that camera. Let's see, I can get rid of that. It's just me. Okay, Angie, I can see Desert Rose Trading, turquoise, and copper sea. Can I see? Oh, yes, you definitely can. Absolutely. Do you mind if I do this first drawing first? Let me, it's here. I'll grab it. Where is it? There's a few. I just don't want to run over your bags behind me. Let's see. Did I set it aside already? Oh, here we go. All right, let me do this drawing first and then I'll find it. It's in a stack here. I will. I'll show it today. I will do the drawing first and then I will do it. Okay, perfect. All right, I am going to go back here. Here we go. Did I get everybody right? Just correct me if I'm wrong. I think that I got it right. I'm going to give you another minute to verify, but I have all of your bags. And if I'm good, you're welcome. If we're good, I'm going to go ahead and spin 5-4. Count down. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. I can't count down because my dog thinks she'll be in trouble, even though she's in her crate. When I count down, it's her punishment. For those that don't know, she knows that if I get to 1, she's in trouble. So I'm going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and I'm going to spin 1, 2, 3. There we go. So what do you get a chance to win? Always a surprise. Always a surprise. And Jenny, you know what? I just realized, Jenny, I might have to come up with something different for you. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Jenny. Let me, I have to ask you a question real quick. Let me turn that off for 1 second. Jenny, do you have a Starbucks? Do you have Starbucks in Sweden? Maybe you do. I'm just going to go with that. Everyone is getting a Starbucks gift card today, by the way. I'm going to send it to you electronically so you have it. You don't have to wait for it to come in your package, in your order. I'm going to send them electronically. There's the Yay for Coffee, My Treat, and Thank You. They're $10 each. So I need to know, Jenny, do I need to do something different for you? I can think about. And Anastasia, I don't know. You guys let me know. If I need to do something different, I will totally do it. But just let me know. All right. And I know there's the delay. As we do this, I'm going to get your next names in to spin again. And those were backwards. I just saw that my thank you and all those were backwards. Okay, Jenny, for today you have 5. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add 2 more for Jenny. And then I will continue with the show after we do the drawing. Misty, I've got 2. Cosmic, 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be, see, 2. And Marilyn, what did you have for today? You had more than 2. I know that you did. How many do you have total? Today at the beginning of the show, you had 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, you did have 4. All right. Marilyn, it's a light week for you. Are you okay? I didn't show you much, did I? My fault. Okay, so Marilyn, you have 4. You guys there? Did I lose you? I'm not making sure. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let me double check here. Wheel of names. I'm going back to wheel of names to add those. Go screen share. Okay, Jenny, you're getting a $10 Starbucks gift card. I will email it to you with your tracking number to make sure you have the right tracking number to find your package that is currently residing or hanging out in Germany on its way to Sweden. Okay, so let me turn back on that. There we go. Wheel of names. Here's what I have so far. Make sure I'm correct. Jenny, I have you down 4. Today you have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marilyn has 2. Misty has 2. And Steph and Anastasia, those are from yesterday. And I realized if we would have shown you, okay. Anyway, okay, so we're good. We're good. Look at the unicorn, so cute. I'm ready. I'm going to spin now. And we're spinning. Here we go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. That looks pretty even. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jenny, you got another Starbucks gift card. Here's what I'm going to do. Jenny, you total now. I'm going to do this. Jenny, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 9. I'm going to make sure you have 7 here. So we're going to do this. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Jenny, you get 7 entries now. I'm going to do it a little bit different. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will shuffle. That takes care of Jenny. Misty, you have 2. Yeah, I know. Thank you for reminding me. So Cosmic has 2. Yeah, I have Cosmic written on one side. So Misty, you have 3. You have 3. I'll write Cosmic. Mick. Okay. And that takes care of Cosmic and Jenny, and which is Cosmic is Misty. Marilyn, I have 2 on this side and 2 on that side. That's 4 for Marilyn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Anastasia is 1 and Steph is 2. All right, ready for me to shuffle? How many shuffles? You're welcome, Jenny. How many shuffles am I going to do? Give me a number. I know I do this because it's a delay. I'm going to do 4. Yeah, I'll just do it. Okay, I'm closing my eyes. 1, 2. Where am I? Am I shuffling? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You guys might be caught up by now. All right, I did 12 shuffles. We have another Starbucks gift card. Let's see what we get. A drum roll, please. Here we go. And we're spinning. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Jenny's. Oh, so close, Jenny. Marilyn. Marilyn gets a Starbucks gift card. It was so close that Jenny just swept it. Oh my gosh. Congratulations to Marilyn. Let me put these in your bags so that I can remember. I don't have to go back and watch. But thank goodness for replay. All right, 1 and 2 going into Jenny. Jenny got 2 last week, you guys. She got 2. Jenny right there, and Marilyn right. I just had you. Why are you not? There you are. Marilyn right there. I did 12 or something. I did 12 or something. I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to show Cosmic, the Desert Rose Trading Company, and anything else Cosmic that you want to look at that, from, I know that you usually have some things that you want to look at. I can do those. I can hang out a little bit. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations, Jenny and Marilyn. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I thought Starbucks I was going through Starbucks yesterday, and I was like, I haven't done a Starbucks card. By the way, did I ever tell you about my claim to fame with Starbucks? Just tell me yes or no. If I don't want to, if not today, I can tell you some other time. But I'm pretty famous. Did you know I'm famous? I mean, I'm famous for something to do with Starbucks. I don't know if I told you. Let me find your Desert Rose. I'm looking for it. I couldn't find it earlier either, so I don't know why it's been so difficult for me to find this piece. What in the world did I do with it? Makes no sense whatsoever. Did I already show it to you guys today and maybe set it in a different place? I haven't told you. Yeah, where is it? I don't know why I lost it earlier today too. I lost time looking for it earlier today. Let's see. There's that. That is not there. Oh my gosh, it's right here. It was on that tray with all the colorful things. Okay. It was down underneath. It got hidden. Okay, I feel better. All right. Thought I was losing my mind. Yes. I've been looking for it. I couldn't find it. Okay, let me bring up the other camera again. There we go. All right. This is the Desert Rose Trading Company piece. And I think it's still live. I made some things already, closed them down, but I think this one is still up there. I'll get the listing for it. Oh, goodness. I will tell you about the Starbucks thing, though. Just let me get this. All right. Desert Rose Trading Company turquoise and copper statement necklace. Here is, that is the title there, and the link is right here for it. I'll make this live in just 1 second. This is just what it says, Desert Rose Trading Company, DTR, turquoise and copper statement necklace. And I can show you on, I can show it to you on, just so you get an idea. And then, okay, here we go. Now I'm going to do it on here. So without the extension, just to give an idea, because I think that's how I would wear it. I'd wear it higher, probably. There we go. Okay. Now, wow, I haven't tried it on either. How pretty is that, you guys? What do you think? Isn't that gorgeous? Aw, Jenny. Jenny says thanks, but please gift. Oh, do you not a Starbucks fan? I will make it up to you with something else I'll send to you. But if you would like to gift to someone, um, how would you like me to pick? That's a tough pick. How do I pick? I guess I could draw. I could take your name out and we could roll. We could do roll the roll of the wheel. Um, and that's very kind of you. Instead of just letting it just go and just like not saying anything, I appreciate that. So, what do you think? This one is, here's the link for it. It is live right now. And it is, let's see, where am I at? Where is it? Lost it in the middle of talking about. Okay, this is cheap. I did this cheap. Okay, I'm just gonna say this is cheap. I did this low. I did this really low. This is 35. This is 35 today. Okay, just keep that in mind. 35. And let's see, we got an order that just came in. What did we get? And let's see, where are we? Okay, let me go over here. Oh, very nice. I had to like zoom in. Yeah, I'm still working on getting those glasses, Maria. You only drink coffee at home. I get that. If you're a coffee I don't think I can send you the stuff though. Okay. Um, Anastasia always finds things from the website. I just love just seeing what she's gonna find. So this is your Desert Rose Trading Company necklace, Anastasia. I will put that in there, and I will get your turquoise butter, turquoise. Your Avon, your Dragonfly. I will put that in your order for you as well. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It is so pretty. You want the Desert Rose, the one that just sold, Marilyn? Is that what you were saying? But that was Anastasia. That is going in your bag. And yes, who would you? You're welcome. You're welcome so much. You're welcome, Anastasia. Do you guys want to see anything else? Do you want any other previews for next week? Are we done? Roll again? Okay, we'll roll again. All right, let me go back over here. Share. Wheel of names. And, okay. Just to remove the one, and then I will remove, let's see. Yeah, it did sell. It just, Anastasia got it. It's that time you start cooking this time. I know. I'm actually hungry today. I'm hungry. Cosmic. Do I have it right? And Anastasia, Jenny, do you want me to add the ones for Anastasia? What do your call? Yeah, I am going to go back to the antique mall. I am. I might go tomorrow. Might as well just go tomorrow because it's really my only weekday that I can do it. And yeah, I just need to do it before the weekend because some of those items might sell. They may have already sold. Headed home. Okay, honey. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for heading home. I appreciate it. It's better than you not heading home, I guess. Okay. Yes, I'm going to the antique mall. I was going to try and do a live. Did you want me to do a live? But I don't know if you guys, what time. It'd be hard to kind of coordinate because it would only be for reserved list members. I'm going to spin the way it is based on when I gave Jenny got the 2. So here's what we had from yesterday minus Jenny, or that I added minus Jenny, right? that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna spin. We're gonna get 2. All right. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing anybody? I really want you guys. What did you say? Jake said, I have to load the meat for tomorrow. Was that supposed to be for us, honey? Hi, I have to load the meat for tomorrow? Was that a text that was supposed to go to someone? Jake is cooking 100 and some godly amount of fillets, I think it is, for an event tomorrow. Okay, I might email you with something I saw in the video. I need to rewatch. Yes, if you have anything that you've seen, those that are watching on replay. By the way, I didn't mention today. It's a little chaotic. If there is something you saw today, or even something that's coming up next week that I did the preview of, let me know. You can text me. It's running across the ticker down there. It's 214-797-9022. I will get your message because other people have already texted me. I will set your items aside and we'll talk about whether you want me to hold them to ship after a show or I can ship them right away. Tenderloins, that's right. If you don't want to cook tonight, you can bring something home. I mean, you're cooking for 100 of people or so. So anyway, okay, here we go. We are going to spin this wheel. Spin that wheel. Here we go. 1. This is for the first one. And Misty, you can email me. Look at that. Speaking of, Cosmic. Woohoo! All right, Janice is coming. So I'm going to take 1 to go into Cosmic's bag. Cosmic, right there. All right. And we're going to do another one. Well, I'm going to add Anastasia 1. Can I just do, okay, here we go. The delay is brutal. I'll just do a lot. Okay, are we ready? This is for the next one. And here we go. Oh my gosh. Cosmic got 2 this week. All right. Cosmic, that is going into yours. I have to say, I think that Cosmic is one of the luckiest. Are you always super lucky in drawings and things and games, Cosmic? Because I think you are, in my experience. Let's see. What else did we have? I'm going to use my little unicorn lip gloss here real quick. My fancy. People think I'm kidding. I use it all the time. You can ask Jake. I do. If you haven't had a chance to use yours that came in your gifts, I know, Jenny, you haven't received yours yet, but let me know, Cosmic, if you've liked it. You're very welcome. Okay, here's the 2 cents worth of what my claim to fame is for being famous. The reason, I thought I told you guys this. I feel like I did. The reason names are on Starbucks cups when they say, "Can I get your name?" That's because of me. I can give you the whole story, but a carnivore coffee. Gotcha. I can tell you the whole story another time. But the reason the names are on cups is because I used to work for Starbucks as a retail North America Starbucks manager. I was manager of the year. And one of the things I did that year was really drove it home and made sure that Starbucks understood the importance of putting names on cups. So there's that. I can do a whole story on it sometime, but there we are. Okay. Yes, always more coffee. Could use some. Really, really could use some right now. All this talk about coffee. What do we want to see? Are we going to call it for the day? Are we done? Do you want to see a preview of anything else that's coming up? or anyone who missed what's coming up next week. I promise, with like Girl Scout, Boy Scout, all Scouts, all the things, I will have these listings ready for next week. They're going to be ready for probably the whole week. I'll release some at a time. The first couple of days will maybe be, we'll do like one kind of stone. Maybe, like we will do sterling silver and stone. And the next day we might do rose quartz and lapis. And then the last day, though, Thursday, will be Asian influence. So it will be jade. I'll probably have a lot of onyx. They might be more bone and amber. Okay. Blaze 400 people. Marilyn, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. I will get everything sent out. If I owe you an invoice, I will get those done. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love on your puppy. And do I have any words of wisdom that come to me today? Sometimes they just come to me and I can't help it. Sometimes it's just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for sharing the love beyond just in this space. Okay. I think that you're people that just carry it forward. I think I'm going to be done unless I hear something else. I'm waiting for the delay. I know there's a delay, and I always feel like if I don't hold off, sometimes I leave the chat running and I'll see minutes, several minutes after the show is ended, I'll see a chat message come through and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't make it go live again. So, yeah, maybe I should just shut it off so I don't see it and feel bad. Here are some of the. I've been on mute for a while, haven't I? Thank you. When I came back from the wheel, doing the spinning the wheel, I've been on mute. Well, did you see the rings? Oh my goodness. It's fun. It's the end of the day. All right. If I don't have that little one, there we go. I also like having themed days. Thank you so much, Denise. You take care. See you next week. Have a great weekend. That is cute, huh? So I was saying, I need like a bell that tells me something that goes off. These are all either Native American, vintage Native American, Navajo, Zuni, or They are highly regarded Southwestern artists. And this is a special piece here. So I know like this one would fit us. Okay, so a lot of these pieces are men's. So I was saying if you're looking for Father's Day, or if you are just a collector, these are collector's pieces. And they, so I'll put the ones over here that I think could. I love this ring and I wish it fit me. I love, love, love this one. Well, of course, I love this one too, but I have one massive one I'm going to show you here real quick. And take that one off. I'll leave that one on for fun. Call this the radiator. Call this the radiator ring. That's really old, by the way. It's a very, very old ring. It's the radiator. So it has coral and turquoise, sterling silver. And a lot of these rings were designed to be sized. So they're not, you know, a lot of times we think of adjustable rings as being cheap. That's not what these are. They are made because these are one-of-a-kind pieces. So they can be adjusted, but I would definitely take it to a jeweler. I'm not muted now, right? I was, Jenny. I know. They're beautiful. I was muted. I muted myself. I didn't take it back off after I did the spin. So they are beautiful, though. They speak for themselves. That one's fun. Yes, take them to a jeweler and, oh, okay, look at this. So Jake doesn't wear rings really either. It's hard to find. I know. The radiator. The radiator ring is definitely, I mean, come on. But look at this guy. Look at that. Isn't that special? All right, and let's see. Oh, okay, this one would fit it. I say us because look at that. Ooh, yeah. I don't know which way to wear that, but that is pretty. This is carnelian. That is a big ring too. Look at that. And that is old, old, old. Very, very old. Yeah, I'll show you that. Very, very pretty. I have this little simple one I put in here. So there will be some by the time I do this show, whichever day I decide that I'm going to do this show, there'll be more rings. I have a lot more. Women's turquoise and like mother of pearl and things like that. So that'll give you an idea. Oh, this one. Didn't do that one either. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So it's big though. It's big. But okay. Anyway, those are there. Anywhere from there's a lot of different versions there. Navajo, Royston turquoise. All they're a lot signed. They are kind of a big deal. So I got those coming up next week. Now let me show you the one that I love. And I'll be done. I think I'll be done after this. I showed all the amethyst. I showed the spiny turquoise or spiny oyster. Oh my gosh. All right. Speaking of carnelian, let me show you one of my favorites. Look at this lovely, lovely selection here. Let's go a little bit closer, see if it will anywhere here, if it will catch on. It's not going to play well with others. So I will just show you. I have to look this piece up. I was trying to find, so this is what happens when I get lost of last time. This piece here is very, 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 very old. And I could not find my invoice, the invoice that has this on it. So I know that my starting price on this, I bid way, 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 way outside my bracket on this one. So I need to find out about this one before I list it. It has history, it has meaning, it has a lot to it. So there's that. The radiator is cool. We've talked about this one before, you guys. I think that if this doesn't go in this next show or so, I'm keeping it. I love this piece. I love it. It is, I'm going to put it on real quick. This one is probably one of my favorite pieces that of natural with the amber, everything with it. I love this one. So I might just, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, going back. Here we have some statement pieces. I wasn't shy on finding big, beautiful, and bold statement pieces, kind of like the radiator ring. And I know that there's a lot going on with some of these. And then this is the one I had yesterday, the vintage carnelian on this one. And then this is another very, very old piece with, those are all turquoise rings. And so I see, I know that some of us see these. I mean, look, I don't know if you see the clasp on this. That is kind of close to archaic, right? So that is your clasp here. You can tell it. I put these on like this one because it may look like, oh, that looks so masculine, or it looks like something you couldn't wear. Maybe, or maybe it is something that you realize, depending on your stature and what you like to wear. I don't think it's out of the question. I think it's a statement. It's a vibe. How's that? It's a vibe. All right, that is the overview. I have more, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to show you right now. So, there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful pieces, and I will have this one down here too. I've shown you this one before. This one is probably, I don't know, this gets overlooked a little bit. Oh, here we go. Just do it from there. This is one of the spectacular statement pieces. This is estate, came from an estate. I believe this one did. I think so. But it needs to be swished a little bit. But that, and I would totally wear this over that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see fall. I see sweater. Instead of wearing a scarf, you just wear jewelry. Just wear jewelry. Stack the jewelry on and just call it good. Who needs a scarf? All right, lots of fun things coming up, you guys. I will see you on, and this piece I'll know about too. I will see you on Tuesday. Let me know if you saw something in the video. If you're wondering what video I'm talking about the, something moved behind me. I'm talking about the video I released on Tuesday. It's the Antique Mall. And then it says, and this happened. And I'm holding a diamond ring. Okay, that one, go through there and see if there's anything in there that you would like. Look in the cat. Basically, I'm saying as I'm looking through, see if there's anything in any of the cabinets or whatever they're called. Cases. If there's anything in the cases that you'd like me to pick up, I will grab them for you. I will have them next week. And otherwise, I'm going to go back for my original items that I had on my list. I'm going to go in with my head held high. I'm going to do as I said with my individual card numbers. And I am going to make it snappy and be out. All right. I love you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope that everything is perfect in your world, as perfect as it's supposed to be. All right. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.